What's up, everyone? It's Doug the Dog Guy here with my boyfriend Cole, and y'all know me as the professional pet sitter and as the stay positive pet business guy, and y'all know him as a veterinary technician. But today we are not talking about pet care. Today we are actually here at the Orlando Estate Auction House because we've been wanting to add some variety to our lives, and we've been wanting to try something that will help catapult us towards our goal of building a portfolio of rental properties. So today at the auction, we are going to be bidding on some items that we can flip for profit, and we are going to be documenting our entire process with starting with smaller items at today's auction with a $1,000 budget and working all the way up to higher end items until we can finally afford the down payment on our first rental home this year. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on our progress on this little project that we're trying here. And one thing that we really hope to show you guys through documenting and sharing this process of buying and flipping items until we get to a rental portfolio is the fact that a lot of the things that you guys have heard me talk about here on the channel pertaining to building your pet business really applies to building any business. I mean, you guys know that I am adamant about having a business plan and defining who your ideal client is and doing your research and having a greater vision for your business overall. And we have done all of that for this project here, and we're going to be diving into a lot of those things in this series.
You got stalls and all right, I know here a couple power stalls and stalls. 4 pieces, 100, 3 pieces, 130, 18, 50, 75, 100, 85, 85. This is $250 stall. 85 is guaranteed to 85, 95, 85, 95, 85, 95, 85, 95.
All right, guys, it's break time in the middle of the auction, and we just bought 35 pairs of women's shoes and 2 purses for $110. Then after taxes and the buyer's fee, it was $138. So that means as long as we sell each pair of shoes for more than $4, we will make our money back and make a profit. And all of these shoes are either brand new or almost new. A lot of these even still have the price tags on them, and they came in these nice plastic boxes. So I think we're going to do really well with these.
Nice leather executive chair. $200, $100, 20, 30, 40. 40, 50, 50, 60. 70, 70, 80, 90, 90 bucks over here. I got 80 here, grab the back, 80 bucks, better number, 296, $80, 296.
It might seem kind of random for you guys to see me going from running a pet care business and Cole from being a veterinary technician to us buying and selling women's shoes and random things like this. But something that you guys may not know is that before I started Bad to the Bone Pet Care, I actually worked for an antique and estate sale company for several years. And I actually had the opportunity to invest in their sales and some of the auctions and things that they were doing the last couple of years that I worked there. And really the only reason that I left doing that was to focus solely on building my pet care business. I just couldn't do both any longer. And that's actually how Cole and I met. I did his mom's estate sale before either of us worked with animals. So we're kind of coming full circle with this. Okay guys, we are home from the auction and we are excited to introduce you to our new Shinto priest friend and our new antique brass scuttle. We paid $167 for the scuttle, including taxes and the 13% buyer's premium. and we paid $126 for our Shinto friend. So in total, we spent $424. We honestly didn't look at this statue very closely before bidding on it, so we were a little surprised to see he's got a little wear, he's got some nicks on him, so we're gonna try to fix him up a little bit. And I do think it's going to be a little difficult for us to find a buyer for this antique scuttle, which is a coal carrier to put by your fireplace. So we're definitely feeling the most confident about the women's shoes out of this auction's purchases. Today we're going to get everything ready to list for sale online. So we're going to start with creating a spreadsheet where we can keep track of each item and their progress in the sales cycle. And then we are going to set up an eBay account. We are going to set up a little area for photo staging with the shoes and such. And then we will actually polish the scuttle. We got some sandpaper and paint to work on this guy, and then we will wipe the shoes that are not brand new clean and just get all the shoes organized and everything, and then we'll be ready to list everything. We're gonna list everything on Facebook Marketplace first, but I am pretty sure that we're gonna have to list the scuttle and the shoes on eBay because nobody in Florida is going to be buying the scuttle more than likely, and the shoes are all size 10, and there's not a lot of women that wear size 10 shoes, so we need to reach a wider audience with those. I know you're all wondering how we knew what to bid on and how much to bid at the auction. So I'll explain that the auction house posts photos of everything that's going to be in the auction beforehand. So we went through all of the pictures and we Googled pretty much everything in the pictures. And we looked up all the items on eBay and on Facebook Marketplace. And we put everything on this spreadsheet that I will put up on the screen now, so that we knew kind of what things were and about how much we would be able to sell them for as they came up on the auction block. So that allowed us to bid based off of knowledge and facts and data instead of just going in blind and bidding on things that we liked. And on that note, I'll say that, you know, we knew that we were gonna probably bid on the shoes going in, but the scuttle and our Shinto priest statue were really not even on our list of items to watch. The only reason we bid on these two things is because they went for much lower than we expected. And we were outbid on everything else that we had thought we might get besides the shoes.
200, 175, everybody down across the back, 200, 175, 150, 175, 150. Watch the piece on the bottom.
Our goal is to double our money on anything that we purchase, so we kind of kept that in mind and just dropped out of the bid when it went above that threshold. So that brings us to how much we think we can actually sell everything for. And based off of a little bit of research that we've done already, we think that we can sell each pair of shoes for an average of $15. Some will be a little bit more, some will be a little bit less, but if we average $15 per pair of shoes, that will bring us to $385 in profit just on the shoes. We think that we can sell this statue for around $200, which would be about $70 in profit. So we may not double our money on that, but we will be tripling our money with the shoes. And then for our scuttle here, we think that we should be able to get about $500 for this thing, which would be about $340 in profit. Now, I do think that it will take us a while to sell this, so we have to, we're storing everything in our home for now. We may eventually get a storage unit, but you know, with buying things that may take a while to sell, we will eventually have to factor in some kind of storage cost. And right now that storage cost is just the opportunity cost of the space that it will take on my office floor. But we will keep y'all updated on how much we sell everything for as we go. And we're gonna keep going back to this auction as often as possible, as well as purchasing some items from other locations. And we will keep you updated on our progress to buying a rental property. We are really excited to be trying this new venture in 2024, and we are really excited to share it with you guys. So let us know if you want any of these shoes down in the comments below, and let us know what we should buy and flip next. And with that, I'm Doug the Dog Guy.
I'm Cole.
Stay tuned and stay positive. That was perfect, buddy.
He said, I knew what you needed, Dad.
Yes, thank you, buddy.